Hello folks, and welcome here once again to Divine Fine Motors, and thank you so very much for being here. God bless you and your family, and I mean that with all of my heart. I hope that you're well, healthy, and happy wherever you may be at this moment. And boy, I hope you've been hoping and praying. And you know what I say, believing, that's what makes it work, the belief in an absolutely amazing. This car just screams of class and style. These are very unique, very hard to find. And folks, what you're looking at here, this is what Divine Fine Motors is all about. This is a one elderly owned Florida vehicle that was bought brand new right here in the beautiful sunshine flat land state of Florida. Folks, I don't think this car's ever had a full day in the sun. Looks like it's always been garage pampered and just extremely well kept. It only has 41,700 miles on it. Let me say that again. This Jaguar S-Type 3.0 liter, 6-cylinder, great on gas. It only has 41,700 actual miles. Those are Florida elderly lady pampered miles. And folks, it is absolutely just divine. Perfect color combination, just a dream to drive. It just floats. Very quick pickup, very responsive, but so extremely comfortable. Just a nice classic European automobile. I don't get a lot of Jaguars and Mercedes and BMWs and the such, but oh yeah, this one has practically brand spanking new tires too, all the way around it. I don't think the back seats have ever been used. She's got every key that came with this car when it was brand spanking new, I believe. And all the key fobs, all the books, the owner's manual, even has the owner's manual's cover in the glove compartment. Never been smoked in. Looks like, bless her heart, she's never eaten in it. And you know, the elderly people, they still don't do a lot of eating in their vehicles. They just weren't taught that, I guess. But anyway, folks, here it is. 2000 Jaguar S-Type 3.0 6-cylinder. That is just nothing but absolute elegance. Rear wheel drive, newer tires, brakes, rotors. Yeah, it's got brand new rotors and brakes on the front as well. All the alloy wheels are just pristine. The factory paint looks and shines, folks. I don't know how it could have looked any better when it was brand new. It is truly just immaculate. No damage that we saw anywhere. Scuffs, scratches, dings, dents. Of course, that's why I take my time. I come out here with the camera to show you. You know, a lot of dealers, they could care less, but I understand you're sitting behind your computer somewhere. You're shopping for a wonderful pre-owned automobile. And folks, I've been at this going on 32 years. And believe you me, I know what you're looking for when you come on a pre-owned car lot. My goodness gracious, I spent a lot of time on them. And this one right here wouldn't last. It wouldn't last till 2 o'clock on a Saturday weekend. I promise you that, just about anywhere that you'd want to put it. I think this is the first time it's ever been offered for sale since it was brand spanking new. It was traded in at a local new car dealership. That's where we bought it from. And it is, again, just amazing. Dual exhaust, rear wheel drive, 6-cylinder engine, perfect color combination. And folks, it has it all. Just gorgeous inside, outside, underneath. You know, these things are pretty much all aluminum underneath there, but it all is in great shape. Again, the tires are plenty of tread, brakes, rotors. It's got power seats, of course, and dual power seats, leather and wood steering wheel. And boy, don't you just love the iconic Jaguar hood in them? And just the style of this, I mean, boy, it's just beautiful. People were checking it out when I was driving it here to my home. This is my home. This is where I do most all of my videos and pictures. And gosh, Carol and I, we want to thank each and every one of you, Carol and I and the kids. I'm going to still go on and show you how beautiful everything is, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit. If you want to hear it, just listen. If not, turn the sound down. You don't have to hear it, but I've got to thank all of our wonderful customers, over 2,500 of you now. We are celebrating our 12 years in business here at Divine Fine Motors. And again, Carol and I and the kids want to say thank you from the bottom of our heart to each and every one of you who have bought vehicles from us. God bless you all. We thank you. We appreciate you. We are grateful for you. And I promise you this, we'll keep going out. I will. Looking for these absolute wonderful Divine Finds. And that's why we started this business. I left Furman BMW almost 12 years ago to this date. And I told my bride of 27 years, Reba Carroll, I said, honey, I think we need to get our own dealer's license. I said, I believe we can go out and look for these vehicles and we can pray for them and we'll find them. And we can be very selective on what we sell. And that's what I do, folks. I go out and I look absolutely over hundreds and hundreds of vehicles. Look at that armrest. I promise you, there's never been nothing touched that. It's probably first time it's been folded down. All these seats are all original, all factory original. The carpets are absolutely spotless. You're going to even get the carpet mats with it. All the wood grain is pristine. It's just amazing. The headliner is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful automobile. The trunk area looks like she never put a bag of groceries in it. It is just awesome. Of course, you got the key fob that opens your trunk. Look, these are the factory, that's her factory driver's floor mat. If I'm one of those that's 22 years old that looks like that, and you've got yourself something very special. But again, the trunk is just spotless. Underneath here too, you have a full-size spare big Bridgestone tire that's brand new. Looks like a newer battery. And that wheel and tire has never been out of this car, and that's a full-size spare. It's even got the license plate if you want to run that on the front of your vehicle that's never been out of it. You can see the tools are still like brand new. It's really something, folks. You can also put down the rear seats, give you plenty of room. That'll fold down, and just you can stick a bunch of stuff in through there. Moving right along now, I'll show you the other side of the passenger compartment, but you can see all the door jambs, the moldings, the corners of the doors, everything. It's just like new. Well, there you go. You can see this. You can see by latches on cars how many times the doors have been opened and shut. Looks like they hardly ever opened and shut this one. But this is just like one of the most amazing finds that I have found in a long time. I just love it. And it floats down the road like a cloud. It just drives extremely well. It's as straight as an arrow, and it's not going to cost you a fortune. I'm very, very, very fair with my pricing. Even though it's a one owner and it looks brand new and it only has 41,700 some miles on it right now, may have a little more by the end of the auction. I love to drive it. You just can't beat the value of what you're going to get for the money that you're going to be able to get it for. It's just awesome. I mean, look at the driver's seat, for heaven's sakes. The side bolster. I always tell ladies always wear a little finer fabric than men, and always the interiors from a lady-driven car are so much nicer than us old rugged, old rough men. But boy, she's just beautiful. I didn't know it had telescopic steering. But anyway, ice cold air, everything works as it should that we saw. No lights, no issues whatsoever. It's got a super nice stereo CD player or a cassette player. It's never had a cigarette smoked in it. All kinds of little compartments here and there, everywhere, little things for your floor mats. When you put them back in here, you can just put those right back in there. Like I said, it's never had a cigarette smoked in it, a french fry eaten in it. Got all kinds of little cup holders and compartments. The armrest cover you can see there is like brand new. It's just super nice. All of your labels and everything are still like new. Just a beautiful, beautiful car. And let me shut this door. Sorry about that. Even the steering wheel, a lot of times in the heat down here in Florida, especially in the garage, of course you might have had a controlled temperature garage, that might have a little cracking in it, but this has none. You can see 41,694 miles and just purrs like a kitten. Can you see that RPM needle? It doesn't move a speck. This thing is just as smooth as can be. And boy, again, it runs, drives, and rides absolutely excellent. You got a thing here for your telephone calls. You can move, you can volume up and down on your steering wheel, and of course your tilt and cruise and all that good stuff. I'm going to show you the engine compartment, and then I'm going to get off of here and let you call one of those two numbers on that ad. Now here's what you ought to pay attention to as well. If you want to go ahead and buy this car right now at the reserve price, before that reserve price is met, people get a little upset with me. Some people do, the upset ones, when I sell stuff before the auction's over. But somebody has called me, and they are the people who look at the vehicle, say, Jack, I'll go ahead and take it now. What's the reserve? And I go ahead and sell it to them. I think that's just the right and true thing to do. But anyway, folks, what you're looking at here is something very, very rare. There's not very many of these creatures out there. Wherever you may find them, this one is very, very special. Just immaculate inside, outside, even underneath the installation thing. It's just great on it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful automobile, and it will serve you well for many, many years to come. What a classic, classic ride to take out and enjoy. But congratulations on finding it. Again, this is Carol and I's home. We raised three of Carol and I and our family. We've raised three of our hard-working children here. God love them, Dylan and Alex. They worked hard and got themselves into the University of Florida. Go Gators. Our baby daughter, Jacqueline, she's going to turn 25 here in about a month. She got into Yale University. I need to get me a new Yale sign. But that's a little bit about us. And folks, don't miss out on this one. You will really just enjoy this car. And please take great care of it. It is very, very special. I wish Meekum was coming up, or Barrett Jackson. I would have this car down there. I'd like to have it in West Palm Beach. Barrett Jackson's going on right now. But very, very awesome, awesome car. And again, thank you so much. Congratulations. We can help you get it shipped anywhere in the country. We are signed up to a central dispatch thing on the computer where shipments get listed and shippers agree to have them picked up. We do that for a $50 fee for you and handle that for you. You can fly in if you want and drive it back. We are around Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area. And God bless you. Remember, be kind to one another, folks. Love on one another. Lift people up when you can. And please read to those children, grandchildren, nieces and nephews. Tell them how wonderful they are. Tell them about all the great things they're going to go out and do in life. And again, thank you all so much. God bless you. I got to go. We love you. And welcome to the Divine Fine family. Bye-bye. Wow, that's pretty.